Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a get ready with me and we're going to be chatting about Ipsy. I have a lot of thoughts and you're going to see that, and I want to know your thoughts. Be sure to leave them for me in the comments. I really want to have this discussion with you guys because I'm like, I need to talk to somebody about this because I'm just having some struggles. So yeah, we're talking a lot about Ipsy, and then obviously the makeup that I'm wearing, but that's the main focal point of today's video. So be sure to stay tuned. If you're new here, hi, I'm Megan. Be sure to subscribe before you leave. And yeah, let's go ahead and just jump on into the makeup. Okay, so originally I was gonna center this get ready with me around my January Ipsy box, but like I really just didn't get anything that I loved enough to keep from it to demo, so I had to pivot. We're gonna use one product, an eyeshadow brush that I got and I've been able to wash, so we'll try that out. I also then did open the mascara that came in the January Ipsy box, so we'll try that out as well, but none of the other makeup items are really like, I don't know, doing anything for me, so I had to pivot. Also, my eyebrow piercing is angry, so just ignore that. Since we're not using anything from the Ipsy selection, I decided to pull out my, which one is this? The ABH Primrose palette that we got in Ipsy earlier this year. And I'm gonna just go into the shade Honey right here, and that's what I'm gonna use all over to set the lid. I've been, I don't know, like overall kind of, not even kind of, I guess, overall pretty like disappointed with Ipsy as a whole. I really thought when they took over BoxyCharm, well, and they even said that they did it because they wanted to focus on, you know, more quality boxes. And so, I don't know, I was kind of like really excited, thinking that that is what we were gonna get. And I really just feel like we haven't. Like, in a few boxes, there will be some standout good products, but like I can name probably on one hand the standout Ipsy products that we got throughout the year that I like have kept and used and enjoyed, this being one of them. But it just really isn't, I don't know, what I was expecting from how they were describing what the takeover was going to look like. And it's honestly been pretty disappointing. Like, I don't keep the majority of my Ipsy boxes. There's usually like, I don't know, maybe one or two products that I will like really hang on to, but that's pretty much it. The brush is from Wing Me. I don't know, looks really pretty, nice, kind of like compact, pretty soft. So we're gonna give this a go today. But yeah, overall, it's just been kind of disappointing. I'm gonna use this shade Rouge right here. Because it's like I get sent Ipsy and PR, right? So I have to like make a post about it, to like keep getting it, and essentially like I'm promoting it in hopes that like more people will sign up, but like they make it hard to promote it. And I've talked with my friend Steph about this as well, because I'm like, I'm not gonna promote something that I feel like is really poor quality 90% of the time. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. And if you follow me on IG, then you know most of the time when I post my Ipsy monthly post, I'm usually like bitching about the product that we got, because it's just like It's just not it, which is just really disappointing. I think that the box has kind of shifted to it's very heavily skincare geared, which I don't know, maybe I just had the wrong idea, but like my impression of Ipsy was always that, you know, it was kind of like more makeup focused, same with Boxy. But it's been, my boxes at least have been so heavily loaded with skincare, and the majority of the time it's not even good skincare or name brand skincare. It's all these like random unknown skincare brands that, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna put that on my face, because I mean Boxy would do that a lot, where they would send like just these random skincare companies that had like no backing, no research, no, like, I don't know, qualifications isn't the right word, but just like they hadn't been like properly tested and whatnot. And essentially they were just like scams to make the box look at a higher value than it actually was, but like the product was not quality. And so yeah, I'm just like not gonna try this random junky skincare that no one's ever heard of. The quality looks poor and whatever. Like I'm not doing it. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my NYX glitter glue. So yeah, I was like kind of, I don't know, disappointed for the however many months in a row with the products that I got this month. They're just, I don't know, overwhelming, usually pretty random. Ipsy does a theme, but I don't even know why they bother to announce a theme, because it quite literally, in my opinion, the products never go with the theme. It's just random shit. So I don't know why they even do that. I'm gonna use a little bit of this shade here, which is Fire Opal, I think, and then I'm gonna top it with the Sparkling Amber. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, who's doing the quality control over there? Who's like in charge of the creative? Because it's like just something as simple as, I don't know, putting like a smidge of effort into the box to like follow through with the theme that you've selected. You know, it's just like, God, how hard is it? It's so annoying when it's like, this is this month's box theme, and like nothing in there is, in my opinion, remotely tied to that. And like, what the fuck? It's just like, I don't know. I feel like they have a lot of missed opportunities. And I'm gonna go into a little bit of Sparkling Amber with like just my finger and kind of tap over some of this. But yeah, I don't understand what they're doing over there. Makes no sense. And every month I try to make sense of it when I get my box, and every month it doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's just really annoying to me. And I'm just like, how, like, give me something that I like would be excited to promote, because a lot of the times, like, if I was paying for this Ipsy box, like, I would be pissed, you know. And they still have been doing a lot of repeat items. Like, I more than once now have gotten an item twice in a box, and I'm like, okay, like, I would be irate if I paid for this. But yeah, I just think overall it's just like lacking quality, which really sucks, because that was kind of like the whole big thing of them merging, was that quality was going to be so much better. And I really just feel like it's not. If you get Ipsy NPR, not NPR, let me know your thoughts and like what you think. This is stuff I've been thinking literally all year, but I'm just like now talking about it. And like, I know I could like use the stuff that comes in Ipsy and still do looks and whatever, but like if I don't think I'm genuinely gonna like use it and keep it, then I'm not going to open it and use it just to like do a video or whatever. Like I only want to keep stuff in my collection that I think I want to keep long term and I think that I'm gonna use. So like if I receive it and I'm like, oh, this is whatever, like I'm not even gonna try it. Like I don't, like I understand some YouTubers, like this is their job and they get tons of views when they do those videos, but like I'm not one of those people, so I'm not gonna like waste that product. Like for example, the eyeshadow palette that I got this month is from Ofra and it's their Signature Luxe palette. And I'm laughing at the name because of how cheap this is. I don't know if Ofra repackaged all of their items, but this comes in like a cardboard packaging, whereas before they used to do the plastic. And so this is cardboard. It's not even aligned evenly. It's like almost like it was just sloppily slapped on there. And the ratio right here just annoys me, like all that extra space, because I was almost like, oh, I could see myself like using this. You could get like some pretty basic neutral like looks, like it could be useful for travel, whatnot. But I was like, at the end of the day, honestly, this like, it just looks, it looks so cheap, and I think that's what I can't get over. Like if I can find the price of this, I'll insert it because it's Ofra, so I'm sure that it's expensive. And I'm like, I don't really want to be like showing off a product on any of my platforms that's really expensive but cheaply made. Like, I don't know, even if I do love it, it's just like, that's annoying. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I was like, I'm just like not even gonna bother. I'm not gonna open it. I might do a giveaway over on IG, which if you don't follow me over on Instagram, you guys, I do story giveaways, like I would say fairly often. I did one in December. I did one in November. So I do a lot of giveaways over there in my stories. But yeah, so I might do a giveaway with that, but I was just like, dang, honestly, like if I'm gonna reach for neutrals palette to like travel or do whatever with, like I'm 100% gonna reach for like my Natasha Denona Glam face palette over that one. So I was like, why? That almost looked like a pan. I was like, wait a minute. But I was like, I'm not gonna keep something like that because I know that I will end up decluttering it because it's just, yeah, the quality's not there. It just, yeah, feels cheap. So yeah, that's like my little rant, I guess, if you will. I do have a mascara I'm gonna try from my Ipsy bag, and we'll get to that. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling about Ipsy Boxy right now. Like, am I aware that I could like request to stop getting an NPR? Yes. I do sometimes, like I said, there has been a handful of items that I do enjoy makeup wise and skincare wise. So for that reason, I'm gonna hang on to it because like all this other stuff that I get and I don't use, what I typically do with it is I'll give it to like friends and family or coworkers. So like it doesn't just go in the trash. Okay. I just want to be clear about that. It does not just like go in the trash or anything like that. So I wanted to be clear about that, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. Disappointing is the word I think I'm looking for. I just thought we were gonna be getting so much more when they merged, and yeah, we're just not. Next, I'm gonna do foundation, which I don't remember if I said, but I use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Corrector in the shade Peach. Love this. For foundation, I'm using the KBD Good Apple foundation. I have the shade Light 012, and I've been using this lately since I had a sample of it. I picked up the full size from Ulta with points, so I didn't pay anything for it, which is really exciting. I had a sample of it and I really enjoyed it. I think the key to this is less is more. And I think, you know, if you build it up too much, at least on me, it can start to look a little bit cakey, but you can build this up a lot. But I just like going in with like a thinner layer. That's my preference. And yeah, I don't know. It's really nice, long wearing. This shade is like really, really good for me. I got it. It was also 20% off, so that was nice as well. Nice little perk. But yeah, I've really been enjoying it so far, and it's a really nice winter shade, so I'm probably gonna stick to this one and my Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation for the winter. I don't have any plans to like pick up any new ones, so hopefully by the time we get around to summer, those will be finished up or about finished up. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this one. I plan to do like a full review of it over on IG at some point, which means it'll eventually be on speed reviews over here as well. Whenever that next one goes up, I haven't even thought about that. I'm filming this like the day after Christmas, and I mean, yeah, there's still just like a lot of the end of the year content that I still have on my plate to do, but I really just like can't do yet because I'm waiting to hopefully finish some items. If some big ticket items were finished, then I would have already started filming like my Project Pan update, but I'm waiting to finish the bronzer and it is so close, which you guys will see. So I'm waiting on that to film like the end of the year Project Pan. And then same with like my empties video, because I'm obviously not gonna film my empties video if I think I'm about to empty a bronzer. So those are kind of just on hold until I hopefully am able to wrap up that product. And if I don't wrap it up, then I'll be a little salty. I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the shade Silk. This is like, it still smells okay, but the consistency is very clearly changing. If you have this foundation, then you know it is a very thick consistency, and it's starting to get a little watery. So I'm very heavily focusing on it because one, it's very expensive. I would like to finish it. I think I made a good deal of progress on it. Like on some of the sides, you can like see some of like the product is gone. So I don't know, I would like to think that I'm probably around in here, which is like, there's still a lot to go, but yeah. The struggle, like honestly, like I'm not really sure when this video is going up, but I did not use like my last like purchase to buy whatever for pan over purchase. I used it to like pick up a shade of foundation in my correct shade because I quite literally didn't have one. So I did that instead of picking up something new and exciting, because yeah, I just am still feeling the immense guilt for all my expired crap. All right, now I'm gonna use a product from a sample card, which what did I do with that sample card? Oh, So these are the Vision Flushes from Danessa Myricks, and the one that I grabbed out of there is Bread and Butter, which appears to be kind of like this shade. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna scoop it out onto my hand because the consistency of these are a little bit liquidy. So I'm gonna just scoop a little out onto my hand, and then, why am I doing blush right now? You guys, bronzer is next. I do bronzer next. Oh my God. Okay, Jesus Christ. So we're gonna let that sit in a clump on my hand while I go in with my bronzer. I'm gonna use this one here, which is my Makeup by Mario one, which, like I said, literally it is so freaking close. Like, it's almost gone, you guys, which is why I'm holding out on filming those end of the year items, because I'm fairly confident that I'm gonna empty that. But I don't want, but you know, I can't like film it until it's empty. So here we are. But yeah, so I'm gonna just apply this really quick. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go in with the blush. Geez, ow. I've never used this like formula before, so I'm not really sure. Like the pigmentation level and everything like that. So I've never worked with it. So far it's spreading out really nicely. Looks really pretty. The consistency is thin. Doesn't feel like thick or heavy or anything like that, which is nice. Jade is definitely a little more like bright in terms of like tone than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like more neutral, in all honesty. So that is a little bit of a surprise. I'm gonna pull out my Huda Beauty setting powder because I'm gonna set my under eyes as I like kind of go over like a little bit of that product like I was over there on my eye. With the rest of it, I'm just like setting it, like using it to set. The rest of my face kind of like in areas where I typically get oilier, but I really just kind of run this all over, like whatever is left showing, honestly. I'm gonna like clean up my hand and brush my under eyes away, so 1 second. All right, I think it looks really nice. I am gonna use a little bit of this MAC blush. It's the mineral ones in the shade Happy Go Rosy, just because I think we lost like just like a little bit of the color like right in there. So I'm gonna tap just like a little bit of that there to like bring it back a smidge. Okay. I'm gonna take my brow gel and I'm gonna run this through my brows real quick so those can start like setting. For highlighter, I'm gonna reach into my Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio, and I'm gonna use the shade here. I think I'm gonna film my makeup basket like shop my stash update after this. And I think what I'm gonna plan to do this year is like monthly rotate in a new focus highlighter. I think it's gonna be my plan, just because I kind of have a lot of them and I don't use a ton of highlighters, so I want to make sure like I'm being mindful to incorporate them more often is my thought. For my lower lash line, I'm just gonna dip back into this rouge shade here, And that's what I'm gonna use on the lower lash line. I was thinking about maybe using some purple, but I think this is like matching my top really well, so I think I'll just like leave it with that. All right, and then in the inner corner, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this rose water shade here, and I'm gonna just spray it down. This did come in my Ipsy in January. I don't use setting sprays to actually set my face. I basically just use them to wet my brush. This one is from Real Her Hold On to Your Dream Probiotic Setting Spray. So that's the one I'm gonna use for a little inner corner pop. Okay, I ran like a little bit of the shade Sparkling Amber over the top of it just to bring some of that gold like shift back, because we were, I don't know, I felt like losing it like a smidge because it had like some pretty strong pink reflex in it, which I didn't realize. So yeah, I think I like it better now. It's bringing that back together. For my tight line and waterline, I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Cream Cool Liner. I am almost done with my makeup inventory for 2023. And I have started uploading that to my Instagram. If you want a sneak peek, and I'm gonna continue to do that probably throughout the first week or two of January, to be honest. Like, I don't wanna post it all at once. Like, I'll get it up when I get it up kind of thing. I wanna like incorporate it with other content. So that's been going up. I was having some struggles with how I wanted to do inventory this year because my collection is just like a lot smaller than it's ever been. So I wanted to make sure it was like super accurate and made sense with like what I had and how I use things and everything like that. So it was a little bit stressful deciding how to like categorize things, but I think we got it. I'm just gonna do a small wing with the Tarte Sex Kitten liner. There we go. I think that looks really good. While that just kind of dries down, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift pencil, and I'm gonna just start filling in my brows. All right, now I'm gonna just take a smaller fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip back into the highlighter I used, and I'm gonna highlight the brow bone with it. I've been kind of getting into that again because I just have products that I need to use, so that's how we gonna do it. When that's sitting, let's do my lips. What do I want to do for lips? Maybe something darker with like a light center. That could be different. I haven't done something like that in a while. So let's do my Makeup Revolution pencil in the shade Endless Cacao. All right, and I'm gonna use the Dior lipstick in the shade 100. This is the satin finish. And gonna just apply it in the center. Yeah, that looks pretty. I haven't done a lip like that in like a really long time. It looks nice. For mascara, now I'm gonna use that product I was talking about from Ipsy that I opened. Actually, I have some fallout from my eyeshadows. I just want to wipe that away first. And I'm gonna curl my lashes. I don't even know where this is from. It just says Lash Step and it's the shade Midnight. I don't know, the packaging looks fun, but it's like super light. Just kind of gives cheap vibes, so I don't really know. We're gonna try it. When I pulled out the wand, I was like, probably not gonna like this. It's like super flimsy, like look at that. So, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it'll be crazy good. Okay, after the first coat, literally can't see anything. I don't really want my crappy mascara to like ruin my whole look. So I'm gonna just go into the Pat McGrath Dark Star that actually we got an Ipsy in, I think it was December's box or November. I don't know. It's a pretty good one. So I'm gonna just do a layer of this over that other mascara. Ooh, I need to take some medicine. I am cramping so bad. It's got like a huge freaking hot flash. I just started sweating. This one builds nicely. You have to be careful though because you can get fallout on the wand during application. I battled with that a little bit more as it's dried out. All right, there we go, guys. This is the finished look. I'll insert a photo so you can see a little bit more closely, but oh my, I really, it pains me to say it because I don't support ABH, but this is like a really nice palette. The mattes in here blend beautifully. The shimmers are so sparkly. They are so sparkly. I really love them. I also love the way that the tones in here play with my eyes. They've created some really beautiful looks with the purples. This is like a really weird shade for my skin tone. And then this is like too light for my skin tone. So I don't really use these. I have used this one as a setting shade. And then I have mixed those together as like a blush, but it's not really something I would do organically. It was more just because I was like, oh, I need to figure out what to do with these, if anything, when I was like reviewing them. So yeah, but overall I really do like how this look came out. The mascara definitely was like a flop, and then the blush that I tried, I think it's really pretty. I don't think it's something I would like purchase on my own just because I'm not really into that kind of formula that comes like liquid in a tube and then you blend it out and put it on your face. Like it's just like more effort that I'm willing to give. Not the product, it's me. But yeah, sorry this kind of turned into a rant about Ipsy, but honestly, they're driving me nuts. Let me know your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this video at any time, also don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Feel free to leave me a comment. Also subscribe if you're not already. We are seeing a little bit of growth lately, which is really exciting because I have been uploading fairly frequently. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.